Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast.
Papa-Doo! How do we sync this up? Ham. 3, 2,
Ham.
1. Ham.
Ham.
All right.
Are we? Does that mean we're synced?
In editing, I'll try to sync it that way.
Oh, maybe that's why we used to do that. Or we clapped or something. Bro, I don't know.
We did
I
clap.
don't know.
It's been so long. Okay, so are you ready to do the intro? Are we still doing like the YouTube Cypher 1 beat intro? I liked it personally.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay, well. Are we doing this?
We're doing it.
All right, start it.
Wait, who talks first? Is this how we should start the podcast? I feel like we should start it just like this.
Just super awkward? No, dude.
Yeah, it's the perfect
Welcome
comeback.
back to the Papa-Doo Podcast, everybody. This is very uncomfortable territory. Familiar yet unfamiliar. It's been a very long time since we have done one of these.
Yeah, very. I have throat oil in my face right now, and I think I'm gonna take it because I haven't talked this much in a long time. What's up, everybody?
Can you do me a quick favor? What the hell is throat oil?
Yeah, throat oil. I just held it up to the camera for anybody that's watching the video. It's literally shouts to Cam, Steady, and Fable, people that scream a lot. They put me on to throat oil and just saying, it's just you spray it in your mouth, and this is gonna be weird, but I guess I'll do it on camera.
There's just something inherently sexual about throat oil. Spraying
that
in your
felt
mouth.
very sexual just now, but
Cool.
Yeah, so it tastes like tea boiled, like iced tea, but everything, all the water's boiled down, and you have nothing but like the syrupiness in it. So it's very overpowering, but it's supposed to, make your voice more durable, I guess. So here we are. This is a really weird way to start the podcast, but I couldn't ask for more.
That's how you know
great.
you're above 30. You got to have throat oil to talk for 45 minutes.
I am old, and I've gained 30 pounds since our last episode. So,
Dude, you were looking healthy. Like, not saying you're fat, but like you look good. You came to my wedding and I saw you. He's like, bro, you look nice.
see, that's maybe I have the wrong idea then, because I've been trying. Some people have been telling me that they're like, you definitely got bigger, but healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And I know you wouldn't sugarcoat it to me. You would tell me if I.
No,
looked
I would, because like
I've been
before,
eating
dude,
all
you
the
were
cake.
like, I felt like I could just pick you up and snap you over my leg with zero effort. You were a twig that was 6'7". You might have
Maybe
weighed
I got
110
too
pounds.
used to that. I think I got too used to that look because I watch my videos from 3 years ago and I cry because I'm like, damn, I want to be Slender Man again. Scare people in the night, you know what I mean? Creep up on them, be like, you.
I don't think that's what Slender Man does.
you.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, great. Our chemistry is on point. So, yeah. I mean, it's still the Papa-Doo Podcast. If anybody's been with us since the beginning when we started this years ago, shouts to you for still pulling up to the Papa-Doo Podcast, which I got to be honest, man. I'm done with that name. It's time for a new title.
We just had a 20-minute conversation about if we were going to keep the name or not. We agreed to keep the name. We're 3 minutes into the new episode. We've decided to change the name, apparently.
Yeah, the name's got to go because I'm not holding a can of Mountain Dew, and neither are you.
I'm not.
Apparently, you haven't done it in a year.
Yeah, it's 11 months. So I'm 11 months sober, is what I tell people. Is that like offensive to people that actually were alcoholics? Anyway, I still have a Mountain Dew cooler on my desk. You can't see it, but like I have a mini fridge that is a Mountain Dew theme from back in the day that I never got to show off. So,
are you holding it up right now?
It's a mini fridge. I'm not just gonna hold it up in one hand.
What are you, a wuss?
Dude, Jesus. So I guess we're changing the name now. Throw me for a loop immediately.
Yeah. So let's brainstorm some names here. So
The
I was
wannabes.
thinking. The Wannabes podcast. The amateur podcast. The
fake rapper reacts, fake producer reacts podcast.
The producer, Crypt and people made jokes about this.
Crypt and his producer?
Yeah. It kind of it kind of makes sense.
I mean,
that would be like a running gag. And you know what's crazy? I don't even produce that many of your beats.
You don't. I bet we could count it on two hands.
Yeah.
Out of my 120 songs, I don't even know if you've done 10. To be honest,
I've mixed almost all of them though.
You have done that, but as far as the
sick
actual
of your fucking
beat,
voice.
I'm sick of my voice. So I get it. I get it. It's not a fun one to listen to sometimes.
Crypt and his producer podcast, especially if you put this on your main channel, it would make sense even more.
Dude,
but
people
I guess
be
I want to think more
yo,
universally.
Crypt was really an asshole. Like he's so full of himself that he calls it Crypt and his producer. Doesn't even give his producer a name. It's like silence, okay? Crypt and his producer podcast. Your name never gets mentioned ever. If it gets mentioned, I'll bleep it out in editing and make sure that no one ever knows your name. You're just producer.
All right, hold on. So, in all seriousness, but not really, what's your favorite food?
What?
Steak? Is steak your favorite food?
I suppose, or chicken wings, one of the two. Are you putting this in a name generator?
Podcast. No, I'm trying.
Steak. What?
Oh. No.
Whatever you were going to say, keep it to
noodle.
yourself.
Like steak in the because you're like the steak and I'm the noodle. What? This meeting will end in 10 minutes. Upgrade now. Save 15% off. Zoom Workplace Pro.
Shitting myself.
Stop.
Zoom isn't free anymore?
Suck all of my dick. Suck like every single centimeter. I would say inches if it went that far, but suck every single centimeter of my dick, bro. What is this? It says we have 9 minutes left.
Well, I guess we got to go over to Discord then. It's a sign. We were supposed to do Discord. Well, what a great start. Our chemistry is kind of weird. We are changing the name apparently, and now we are too broke to afford a Zoom meeting. Fucking
because we're broke.
Hell?
Yo, sponsors, hit us up because we're too broke to get the pro version of Zoom.
Man,
this is great.
Zoom really capitalized off of COVID, man. They
there's
lured
a lot
everybody
we
in.
want to talk about today, man.
There is. I don't know if we'll ever get to it, but there's a lot we want to say.
We want to talk about the Kendrick album. I think we're going to talk about Tyler's album. I'm going to at least talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just talking about basically with this podcast, we kind of were winging it the first time around. And I mean, having fun going back and forth is the priority of this podcast, but we definitely want to make sure to cover new music that's coming out, specifically in the hip hop scene. So that's going to be our main lane, I would say.
Yeah, and we're still going to wing it some too and show off the personality like we used to, but we really want to focus on stuff that is currently happening. I know I specifically want to because I'm not well versed in modern hip hop, and like I know that, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that when they go to watch some of my newer reactions and then they call me a fraud. And it's like, I mean, I grew up with like shady aftermath. Like that's what I'm an expert on. But when it comes to newer stuff, like I'm not a savant of this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, being so busy, always working on freaking videos and songs all the time, and maybe being a father on the side.
That might contribute, yeah.
There's just a playlist that I just go to every time, which is just a Rap Caviar playlist. But that's a little tricky though because they kind of cater towards the trap sound. I feel like on Rap Caviar, but I really try to just stay tapped into these playlists, especially on Friday morning specifically, and just try to catch up on everything going on. But then it's tricky for me as a reactor. Somebody who reacts to hip-hop music sometimes because I'm like, hey, maybe I shouldn't listen to this. Maybe I should wait to react to it. And then usually I never end up reacting to it because if you haven't noticed, I haven't reacted to a lot of hip-hop.
You have not.
Recently at all.
It's a weird slippery slope because like you want to listen to the new stuff coming out, but like if you do want to make a reaction video to it, you want it to be genuine. You don't want to be a fake reaction channel because those are just the worst. You don't want to do that. So I get it.
Right.
I'm in the same boat. So it's like with this Kendrick album. Like I finally, just before this podcast, I recorded a whole album reaction just so I could talk about this album with you. I've avoided listening to the whole album all week.
Damn.
Up until right now.
You're on the grind.
So, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I listened to the Tyler album and the Kendrick album in the one big drive at night. And it was pretty magical, man.
That was an experience, I'm sure.
Yeah. Especially because I listened to Tyler first, and the production on that was just...
I wanted to really talk about that because I nerded out over the production on it, so I know you're probably going to be more nerdy than I am.
Yeah, I could go on and on about what I heard, and it was just one listen through, and then I listened to like half the album again earlier today. I want to listen to it more because I don't know if you know this, but like a lot of people that review music listen to that shit more than once, like a whole album more than once before they review it, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know if I could do that. Would you be able to do that, especially if it's one you don't like?
I could, because I mean, one time pass, I will do a reaction on it, but like for an actual review and like a score out of 10 review, I mean, I've done this a handful of times. I at least listened to the album all the way through 3-4 times to get an accurate feel on the album.
And probably bonus points if you do it on different days too, so that way you know.
That's really, why I think it's smart for, when the album comes out on Friday, listen to it every day and then post a review on Monday. I think is the best way to do it.
Isn't
that what Fantano? I know that's what he did with Kendrick's album, I think.
I don't know, but that's genius. That's kind of like when big sporting events happen over the weekend. I'm always kind of locked in to be like, okay, I can't wait to hear what First Take's opinion is on this that happened because I've been waiting for their response or something like that. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like keep your viewers in anticipation, but behind the scenes, you're making sure you're putting out your most confident take on what you listen to.
Yeah, and like you get a first time impression of an album, and then you need to sleep on it, and then you might be in a different mood the second day. So do the songs still hit when you're in a different mood?
Right.
Did you like the songs because you were in a good mood? Did you hate it because you were in a bad mood? Like somebody cut you off in traffic, and he's like, "Fuck this Kendrick album," just because some dude cut you off in traffic.
Yep.
Oh, I swore. 13 minutes. We made it 13 minutes without swearing. Sorry.
Trying not to swear. Mission impossible.
I bet we already swore. We did because of the Zoom thing.
I said fuck.
That's very pronounced.
I remember it. It was great. Rolled off the tongue very well. Speaking of rolling off the tongue really well, Papa Do podcast. It just sounds too good, man. It sounds too good.
What are you doing to me? You just playing with my emotions now?
Oh, well, yeah.
Are we keeping the name or not?
Yeah, we're keeping it.
Okay. Almost crashed out, as the kids say. I'm never going to say that again. I felt
it's not going to be steak in the noodle. What? Crash out?
God, dude,
I haven't even. This is my first time hearing this. My first boomer moment. Well, I feel like we need a sound effect that plays anytime a boomer moment happens.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect.
Boomer. Something. I don't fucking know.
Can we do like Boomer from ESPN? Like, whoop! Like one of those? You know what I'm talking about? Berman?
Yo, you sounded just like the fucking gnome sound effect.
The gnomes? What is that?
It's like a little gnome sound effect that people be playing like during people's streams, and they're like, "You got gnomed," but it's like, woo, woo. I can't do it. I'm getting over a cold right now, so I can't hit that range. But yeah, that was crazy.
I don't like the discussion that we're having. So let's Tyler the Creator album. Let's give it a whirl here.
I thought it was pretty interesting. Shout out to anybody who knows what the fuck the gnome is.
I'm gonna have to find it now.
Boomer sound effect. All right.
Are you editing this, or am I? Like, who's doing this?
Guess we're gonna have to rock paper scissors it, man.
The preparation is just top notch.
Let's do it right now. Well,
but
winner takes all.
I have the program that. Okay.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
What'd you have?
Scissors. What about you?
I had rock.
So that means you win. Did you want to edit?
What? No. Dude, fuck off. This is Tyler the album. Tyler the Creator album. Okay, let's.
All right, man. I don't know where to begin with this. First of all, Tyler the Creator has had a style recently with his recent music where he has his vocals mixed kind of low under the beat. And I think it's genius as somebody who produces their own work, because it lets the production shine a lot more. And in addition to that, I think it lets the flow shine a lot more. Like you can listen to what I'm saying, you can dissect what I'm saying if you listen in a little bit closer, but at the same time, my flow, it captures the vibe more and the groove.
Yeah, it puts less emphasis on the words, more emphasis on the vibes.
Yes. And that's something that I'm really, really taking notes on. When I first heard it, I was like, nah, this is annoying, especially with his last album, Call Me If You Get Lost, because that was supposed to be almost like throwback. He had DJ Drama as the DJ throughout the whole album. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be a throwback to like a Dat Piff album or something, or Dat Piff mixtape or something like that. Man. So I was like, I want to hear what the fuck you're saying. But
you want to know what's crazy real quick? Just to show you how out of the loop I am with like modern artists, I thought his last album was Earthquake.
So, Igor.
That's the thing. Like I'm that out of the loop with newer stuff, which is why I want to do this. I want to be more in tune.
Was
our Earthquake
Zoom
a song
call says
on
less
Igor?
than 1 minute is left.
This is great. Let's, all right.
Hold on. Let's go to Discord really quick, okay?
Okay, I'll Discord. Okay, so Joey just ended the meeting. This is sick. Hello, welcome to the sponsored segment of the Papa Dude podcast. Today's sponsor is My Balls. Suck on them. All right, and then now we have Joey back. Let's go.
Yeah, you're editing this, by the way.
Great. I kept talking. Like, I'm not cutting that for shit. I'm still rolling. All right.
Really?
Yeah. No, I did a sponsored segment and everything. You see it.
I was just laughing with the most asthmatic laugh ever for the past 15 seconds.
Well, that's great. This is a clusterfuck of an episode, man.
This is how it should be.
It should
this
be.
is how it should be. So, we were clearly prepared for this. Okay, so yeah, you thought his last album was Igor, is what we.
Was Earthquake a song off of that?
Yes.
Is that why I thought it was called Earthquake?
You mean my earthquake? You make my earthquake? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. I always miss the fucking big singles that he drops in terms of reactions. I always miss them. I missed the window.
I did a live reaction to one of the songs off of this last one on my live stream, and it got my stream taken down. So,
fuck you, Tyler.
Yeah, but I was like really liking the song, which is super weird. Would you think of me as somebody that would enjoy this album?
Which one? Wait, we're talking about this new album?
Yeah.
Oh. The first 2 songs I could see. Yeah. But then after that, he gets in his singing bag a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
And then it's
kind
of like
the second one. I do like that one. It's
yeah,
funky.
I figured that'd be a song you like. But after that, maybe the one with Schoolboy Q, a little, like mainly the more rappy ones. But you know, Tyler's got that whole jazz chords, Neptune's influence, especially that 4th song. God damn, that was like, I think that's a straight up Neptune's drum beat that he used in that 4th song. On the album, but
I like vaguely remember because I only listened to the song once or to the album once.
Darling, I keep falling in love.
Yeah, keep it going. It just sounds great. Keep it going.
No. Again, I'm getting over a cold, so and I was trying to sing it a little bit mockingly, so you know what? I'm just gonna stop. Anyways, in terms of those rap songs, that's the only thing I could really see you. I could see you liking the Bubblegum song with Doechii up there.
Song. Oh,
it's like the second to last song.
Did she not have a bar that said "air this bitch out like a queef"? She said that, right?
She said a lot of
Doechii
interesting things in her verse.
Dude, I specifically remember hearing that punchline air this bitch out like a queef, and I was like, wow, I don't want to listen to the rest of this song. It was awesome
I get
until
it.
I heard that, and it's weird because like I've listened to a lot of Doechii. Believe it or not, my wife loves her. She
wow, she's
wife,
full of
by the way.
surprises with her music taste.
Doechii, like Saweetie, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion. Like I'm super aware of a lot of the female artists in rap now, like way more so than a lot of the current male artists because I listen to so much music with my wife. So you guys can
a lot of
thank
that
Leah
shit goes
for that.
hard.
But yeah, like Doechii, she's got some cool stuff. Like she's got a really cool, interesting rap voice. I like her delivery. I like her emphasis. But I don't like punchlines about queefs. That's a line drawing for me.
I get it. But if it's ever gonna have a home, a line like that, it would be on a Tyler the Creator album.
It does make sense. That dude is an interesting character. Is he actually gay? Like, was that a ploy or is he actually gay? That's another thing.
I don't know. I don't think there's any way to know.
Yeah.
I think only he knows.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I really could care less. He's just an interesting guy.
He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but, yeah.
So what were some of your favorite songs on this?
Okay. The ones that really come to mind without even looking at the track list is the intro, the Saint Chroma. That shit was...
Yeah.
He does the Yin Yang Twins whisper song over the stomping and the chants he's singing in the background. Can you feel that fire?
Like,
that's just been in my head all day.
What is a CHROMAKOPIA?
So I looked it up. It had something to do with Nigeria. Let me see. CHROMAKOPIA. Are we gonna have a fake guy? That we should always have a fake guy.
Jamie, pull it up.
We act like Jamie. All right,
no,
yeah.
Jamie,
pull it up.
That's Joe Rogan's. Let's. We need to find somebody else. What's a cool name? Man, blanking on cool names. Stu. Stewie or Stu?
Stewart.
Stewart feels right.
Stewart feels good.
Pull it up.
Yeah, Stewart. Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, I was gonna say something mean about the name Stewart. We could have somebody listening who's
some dude named Stewart. It's like, yo, what the hell?
It sounds like a square name.
And you proceed to say it anyway.
I said it. Yes.
Stewart,
we just lost.
You need to start going by Stu.
Demographic.
Okay, yeah, start going by Stu, Stewie, the we. It's nothing but you just can't do Stewart. It's over now. Sorry.
Oh, wait. Okay, so for him specifically, it's his new alter ego, Saint Chroma.
That's the title of the first track, is it not?
With chroma meaning color and copia meaning abundance.
Abundance of color. That's Tyler's new ego. Okay, I thought, because like chroma key is like a green screen, so that's kind of what I was leaning towards, was something with color, but I didn't know. Then I started thinking about a cornucopia. And then I also started thinking about what the hell is a cornucopia? Like, I know what it is, but what is it, you know?
Yeah. And
a
I thought I read something about Nigeria, but I could be completely wrong. And now it's going to piss me off because now I sound like an idiot.
Well, I mean, I thought his last album was 5 years ago.
Igor.
And I got the album name wrong.
And you called it Earthquake.
Yeah, I think I got the idiot cap for today.
We're striking out left and right out here. We should have a pitch count. That'd be cool. Keep a pitch count.
Adding a lot of stuff for me to edit in. I don't have time for this. This is the whole reason we stopped.
Wait, what would be a ball? What would it result in balls on our
Manscaped code Crypt 20 balls. We'll do a Manscaped sponsor every time balls are mentioned.
Yeah. All right. Well, in terms of favorite songs, because I don't even think I got through the first one. Saint Chroma, for sure. Take Your Mask Off has been a standout to me. And then the final song, which is I Hope You Find Your Way Home.
Yes.
I believe how it goes. A lot of these songs just have beautiful, soulful chords to them. He has these background harmonies going on throughout most of the album, which sounds really cool. But yeah, in terms of the melody, the main melody of the songs, which is interesting because I put up a poll on Twitter the other day asking people what's the most important part of a song. And a lot of people said, or most people said flow, I think. And hook got the lowest percentage. But to me, I think the hook is the most important. That's just me.
Yeah.
These are hooks that really stood out to me the most.
Rappers have said that for years. Like, I know Eminem used to say that. Like, you could rap the hardest stuff you've ever rapped in your life, but if you don't have a chorus that people can remember and sing along to, nobody's going to replay the song. Like, literally, one of the best lyricists of all time said that. So, if he thinks the chorus is the best part of the song, you should take heed to that, I feel like. Yeah.
It was interesting to get people's takes on it.
I think I voted in that, and I said the beat, but I also didn't read the options. I just clicked to give you engagement because I'm a good friend.
Great. Would have loved an honest answer, but that works too.
I would 100% say hook. Like, I would not even hesitate to say anything else.
Yeah. I said specifically a rap song too, but I don't think it changes anything. I think the hook is just the most important.
Yeah. I mean, there's the rare occasion where you'll have a rap song that doesn't have a hook that's kind of catchy, but they don't get replayed a whole lot. I really can't even think of one off the top of my head right now. Can you?
Where the what is kind of catchy?
Like, just the song, like a flow in the song is memorable, but like there's no chorus. It's just a straight 2-minute rap song.
Well, I can't right off the top of my head.
Exactly.
Not really. I mean,
name a catchy song with a hook. Any catchy song with a hook.
Saint Chroma didn't have a hook, really.
Yeah, so, but I don't even see anybody talking about that outside of, like, I see people talk about the Tyler album because I'm in the space. I don't see people talking about that song from the album.
What's the lead single? I don't even know what the lead single is. I just kind of jumped into the album.
Thought I Was Dead. I saw
Really?
He did like a video for only his verse. And he's like rapping on a plane. It was super weird. I remember seeing people on Twitter talk about it and how much they hated it and thought it was corny. And coincidentally, it's one of the songs that I really like. So that's on brand with me, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it was Thought I Was Dead. Oh, interesting. That's cool.
But
did he make Noid? Noid is a single too?
Did he?
No.
I haven't seen any music videos aside
Diddy?
from like.
You want to talk about Diddy?
What? That was months ago. Can you not?
You just said Diddy.
I know I did. You're gonna try to do a little double entendre there.
This chapter will be Diddy, and then it's just like 15 seconds. Oh my God. That's
Diddy
funny.
did bad stuff. Okay.
He's a bad boy.
Stop. Man, we missed so much in the last 2 years. Can you imagine what the podcast could have been talking about just some of the stuff that has happened?
I know. I wonder if some people are gonna like want us to go back and
I'd be down.
Talk about certain things. I'd be down. I'd be down to do that.
We need interaction. So just looking through the track list here, some of the songs that I really liked. I liked Ratata, which I just sound so white saying all this stuff, man.
It's the most rapidy song on there, I would say.
Yeah. These last few days, I've felt more white than I've ever felt in my entire life on YouTube as a creator. It's been kind of crazy. So I liked Thought I Was Dead. They recommended that to me in a live stream that I was doing. And I just like the funkiness of the beats. I like the trumpets and the horns. There were so many trumpets and horns throughout this album. And I loved it so much. I was just eargasming over some of them.
I don't think I knew that you like trumpets and horns.
I do. I love
Name one Crypt song that has trumpets and horns.
There isn't any. And that's the thing is like one of literally my favorite beat of all time got sampled on this album. That's why I liked it so much.
Oh wow.
I heard it and I stopped driving in traffic. I pulled over and I was like, there's no fucking way he just sampled this. And I rewinded the song. And he sampled Get Buck by Young Buck and Get Sticky.
He did?
Yes, it's in the latter half of the song. Dum 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 bum bum bum. Like it's in the last part of the song.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, it's literally my favorite beat of all time.
I loved that part, and I was like, "Oh, this part goes crazy," and then I was just kind of moved on. I didn't even think about that it was a familiar melody or anything. I just thought it sounded so anthematic and hard.
Yep. That's what he did. So I actually even like that song in general. I'm not a big Sexy Red fan, but I think she did okay. Yeah. She sounded good on that. Glorilla is really taking over a lot right now. I think she sounded fine. Tyler had like 4 different verses on it. I think he sounded fine. And the chorus is still stuck in my head. Like, I like that song, which is so weird to me.
It wasn't a standout to me, but I thought everybody did fine on that song.
I think that's the song that everybody is blowing up right now from this.
I think it was in pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was a lot of memeable shit up here. Sticky being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Lil Wayne's verse like 4 bars. Wasn't most people's verse really, really short?
They were all. I think they were all 8 bars. They were short.
I think Wayne's was 4. I could be tripping.
Was it just 4?
I think he had 4 bars.
I don't, because right after his verse is when it switches to the Get Buck sample. So I think I might just like completely disregarded Lil Wayne's verse.
Who featured on Get Buck?
On Get Buck?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
Was there anybody on? Is Young Buck? It's his song.
Was a little Scrappy on it?
Yes.
Or did I make that up?
No, he was on it.
I think I made that up.
I don't think he did. Stewart, look it up.
Stewart. Stewart, could you look that up for us? I don't think anybody else was on it. I think it was just him.
It was just him. See, I thought it was just him, and then you convinced me otherwise. Who the hell is Lil Scrappy?
He's
Did you just make up that name? You got me all. You gaslighted me. That's Lil Scrappy?
Yeah.
I thought that was. No, never mind. I was gonna say I thought that was Roy Jones Jr. when he did his walkout song for boxing, but he did a different song.
So Lil Scrappy and Young Buck at least did a song together. Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you for looking up that up, Stewart.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep. Can you please do that? That needs to be Stewart's voice for the rest of the time.
That's
fantastic.
I got. It's just never like really completely audible. It's just Stewart does his own thing.
Oh, just a straight Kermit Patrick Mahomes sounding voice.
I'm glad you appreciate this though, because one of the most awkward listening experiences of my life is when we listened to Kanye West Donda in the parking lot of a Raising Cane's in Kentucky, and I had to look at your reaction to Kanye West's artistic choices in that song.
I think there was one song in that entire album that I liked.
Yeah, that was really pushing the envelope right there.
Yeah. Did that have the song with Fabio, the drill type song?
Yep.
Okay, that was the song that I liked.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them, I was just like, I don't even know what I'm listening to.
We off the grid.
Yes,
this
that's
for my kid. I don't even know if he said kin or kid yet. I'm guessing he said kin.
They would both make sense, but it's Kanye, so he probably said like kiff, like a word that doesn't even mean something.
I'm a big fan of that personally. When I don't
making up
really
words.
No.
Oh,
I'm a fan of. Well, I was a big Cameron fan, but I'm a big fan of when I don't know exactly what they're saying and the artist makes it a little unclear. I kind of like the mystique of it.
Yeah, just subjectivism. I get it.
Yeah, and you kind of just sing along whatever you think the lyrics are.
I know that's why a lot of artists don't do Genius interviews, is because they want people to, they want the lyrics to mean something that they connect with.
Yeah, I believe
and I think that's smart.
I believe pulling back the curtain sometimes, it ruins the magic.
It does. 100% does. That's why a lot of artists don't do interviews. That's why, like, if you ask, one of the worst things you can do for an artist is ask him, like, what's your worst song? Because then, like, somebody asks you that, and he's like, I really don't like Kryptonite. And then a guy's like, Kryptonite's my favorite song, but Joey doesn't even like it. Maybe I don't like it anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. That's an interesting. That could be a whole nother topic there. The magic of the mystique.
Wow.
But anyways, let's talk about somebody who has been in the limelight very much recently, and that, of course, is Kendrick Lamar, who maybe is just the winner overall for rap in 2024.
Big year.
Because he said, surprise! Or, in his words, peekaboo, bitch.
God. Okay. Speaking of, well, I want to do a segment for this one. We're going to do a keep 3, remove 3 songs from this album. So you get to keep 3 songs forever, but you have to get rid of 3 songs forever from this album.
Okay, so GXC.
You keeping it or getting rid of it?
Getting rid of it immediately. But let's I'm not even gonna jump
Wait,
the
what
gun
song
yet.
did you even
Let me look
say?
at the track list.
You said GXE, it's GNX.
Oh, what the fuck? Did I say
was like-
GMC?
You said GXE. Like, I don't even know what the hell you said. You're just going off of different automobiles. That's why I was super confused. I was like, is that even on the album? Like, what song is that?
There's another strike. No, I got my letters mixed up. Whenever it's 3, I'm the worst. I'm the worst with 3 letters. When PSP came out, bro, I was saying PCP out the yin yang. So it was like it wasn't good. All right.
I'm gonna go home and play with my drugs.
It might as well be that, but
Man.
yeah.
All right, so I agree. I don't like that song at all.
It's really just the beat for me. I thought his it sounded like he was trying to put his boys on.
Dude, Hitta is
the
amazing.
verses.
I really liked his, like, the cadence he had on that. I really liked his verse. I don't know how you felt.
I think everybody was fine. I think everybody sounded in pocket on the song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were able to hang with Kendrick on the song. It's just
Yeah.
the beat was just too. Maybe it was too long of a song for a beat like that, because that beat was really grinding my gears. So yeah.
Man, I can't remember Dodger Blue.
Dodger Blue was a little bit more of a slower joint. That had
Was it?
damn, what's the word I'm trying to say? Maybe more of a 90s vibe to it, or late 80s, 90s vibe to it, if I remember correctly. It was one of the slower ones that had a little bit more of a R&B-ish feel to it. All right, we can talk about the positives first. Or do you want to talk about the ones that we want to get rid of first?
No, here's what I want to do. We're gonna frame this like for TikTok right now. I'm gonna look at you and be like, Kendrick Lamar's album, GTX, keep 3, remove 3 forever, go. And then you're just gonna say them, short rationale about each one. I'm gonna say mine, short rationale about each one, and then maybe we can do some deep discussion. But this is for TikTok. This is the TikTok segment. Stewart, play the theme music.
I'm gonna start.
Okay.
You ready?
Joey. Yeah. Joey.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Ham.
All right. Kendrick Lamar's
People won't know
GNX
that.
album.
Okay. Yeah.
Joey Lamar's.
Wait, hold on. Let me explain why I just yelled ham. All right. We were trying to do countdown and try to say ham at the same time to make sure our voices were in sync before we did this, and we did it like 20 times because it wasn't working. All right.
I also just called you Joey Lamar.
Great.
Kendrick Lamar's new album, GNX.
My husband.
We got to keep 3, remove 3 forever. You just keep interrupting me. I hate you. Here we go. Starting over right now. One more time. Right. Kendrick Lamar's brand new album, GTX, just dropped last Friday. Joey, you got to keep 3 songs forever and delete 3 songs forever. Name them off. Go.
Woo! Let's start with a haymaker, baby. Getting rid of whacked out murals.
Oh, that's a shocker. That is a surprise.
Getting rid of whacked out murals, maybe because of production reasons.
Okay.
Mainly. I did like how he came out right off the bat and was like, yo, don't worry about the fucking triple entendres and shit like that. I'm just gonna, this is about vibing out. That's what you can expect. And I did appreciate him setting the stage like that. Obviously all the shit he was saying on the song, the controversial, quote unquote, whatever. But it felt too slow to me, personally. Anyways, the second one, I wasn't the biggest fan of a lot of these Not Like Us type songs.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part. I see why he did it, because he realized, okay, this resonates people really like this vibe when me and Mustard, go off something like this. But I think Peekaboo is next.
Okay.
With that. And then I gotta get rid of GNX. Just because it's I think all his boys went off on it, don't get me wrong, or at least they did fine on it. They didn't sound like they were just like wiped with Kendrick's verse or anything like that, but the beat is just a little too weird for me, man. It's a little too weird. I like that they tried something different, a very unorthodox drum pattern than usual. But that like constant electric piano melody that went in the background, it just was too long for me. So those are my three. That first one I know is a whammy, but yeah.
You're gonna catch some slack for that one. Okay, what are the three that you're keeping?
Do you want me to go into the three that I'm keeping, or do you want to do the three that you're getting rid of?
I can go with the three that I'm getting rid of. Now, keep in mind, I've only listened to the album. Yeah, I've only listened to the album all the way through once because I was waiting off on listening to the whole album for a reaction video. So, pardon me if I say some of the wrong songs. Like, I remember what songs sound like, but I can't remember exact titles.
The wrong songs?
Yeah, I know for sure I'm getting rid of Peekaboo. I hated that song. I didn't like... the beat was kind of funky, and I liked the beat, sort of, but just the overall structure of the song I wasn't a big fan of. And it's just... Sometimes Kendrick raps, and it sounds like he's got something in his mouth, and that bothers me, and I felt like I heard that a couple times on this one. And I don't really know how to describe it. He did that, not like us. He did.
Yeah.
It's a style. He does it in a lot of songs, honestly. I hear it a lot. Another one that I am getting rid of is also GNX. I'm like right there with you on that one. The song kind of felt long. I liked the feature on it, or one of the features for sure. I liked his verse. He had a certain cadence that I really liked, and he was just riding the beat super, super nice, and it felt good. But that was like the one part of the song that I really enjoyed. The rest of it was kind of just floating there. Last one that I'm getting rid of is honestly
Reincarnated. No, hope not.
No, I'm gonna say Gloria, just because we've already got a SZA feature on a different song, and I like the other chorus better.
You got that wrong then. You got that wrong. Wait, did you? Gloria. One. No.
It's the last song on the album.
SZA's not in Gloria. She's not in Gloria.
She is. Is she not?
Yes,
she is.
Wait.
It's the last song.
Oh, she's on two different songs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the first one. I like the chorus she had on the first one, but I like that's why I'm saying get rid of one of the Gloria or one of the SZA songs. And I like the other one.
Gloria though?
Sorry.
Damn.
It's a one-time listen. What do you want from me?
It's a song about a pen.
Cool.
All right.
I'm not putting this podcast out.
No.
I can't do it. I've caught enough slack because I didn't catch every fucking West Coast reference in the Squabble Up video, okay? I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing it, Joey.
What they say. Who cares? It's part of the game. The bigger you get, the more hate you're going to get. That's the game. That's the game.
That is the game. I'm also a fragile, feeble little man when it comes to feelings. I'm human. All right, I can't help it.
All right, here we go. Keep three.
Okay. I'm better at this. Because I pay more attention to songs that I liked.
Let's see. See, to me, Gloria is up there. I think I'm gonna put Gloria in there.
Right.
I mean, it's the.
Do I have the songs backwards? Like, did I like Gloria and not Luther? Like, I can't even. There was a chorus
Gloria's
that says
the final
it did
song
that I really
where
liked.
It sounds like he's talking about a girl, but he's really talking about.
Yeah, and he's calling her my bitch, right? But it's his pen.
Yeah. There ain't no bitch
I didn't
like
care
my
for
bitch
it
because my bitch is my pen.
Yeah. I like the storytelling aspect, but like I'm not gonna listen to it again. You know.
I want to listen to that one again more than any other song.
Because you know
I've
the
only
twist.
listened to all these songs once. Because now I know the twist, so I want to catch all the.
I get it.
Everything I missed, because the whole time I was like an idiot, and I was like, this is definitely about his girl or whatever. But he was like going kind of hard with the bitch thing. But I was like, okay, maybe okay. But it all made sense at the end.
Yeah.
I could only imagine her face when she was listening to it.
It's a song about a pen. Just Kendrick. He's like, "Do you get it?" She's like, "You calling me a bitch?" He's like, "It's a song about a pin."
There's definitely some Chinaware, whatever it's called, that fine china that was destroyed that night, being thrown around the kitchen like a scene out of The Godfather when he was playing that song. No, just listen to the end. Just listen to the end.
There's a twist, I swear.
Anyways, yeah, no. Reincarnated is up there next for me, just for the fact that he really paid homage to the West Coast, and more specifically Tupac. Having a Tupac type beat and having the Tupac type flow, cadence. It would have been even more Tupac if he stacked the vocals up and layered them more.
Yeah.
So it would have really had that Tupac sound. But it was obvious right out the gate what he was trying to do, and I thought it was fucking dope. One more.
That was, he sampled a Tupac song on that, right? It wasn't just a tight beat.
I'm not sure.
I'm almost 100% certain it was a sample. Like it was the same loop.
I'm not sure. It sure sounded like it. He's not the first to do that too.
Yeah,
Cameron actually used a straight up "Ambitions as a Rider" beat.
Yeah,
he used
it wasn't
that beat
one,
before.
But it was.
I know. I'm just saying he people
Stewart.
have done this before. All right, Stewart. All right, we can look it up. Stewart, look it up. Yeah, I got you, man. What Tupac song did Kendrick sample for Reincarnated?
And the answer is...
I can't say the name. I can't say the name, and that's the bad word in it.
It's made in words, right? Yeah, I knew it. Go ahead and say it, Joe. It's fine. Just, we just can never do another episode
here,
ever.
Right? So if we're going to talk about hip-hop, we keep it hip-hop.
Shut up,
the name of the song is made in... All right. Dangerously close there. Dangerously close. Anyways.
Man.
I mean, my son is half black. All right. No,
your son is half black? Right.
Yeah.
Your wife is black?
So you can say half of the word? Is that how that works? All right. Anyways.
There you go. We're moving on to this.
I'm having trouble. Here with this last one. I want to say TV Off, but I feel like that's a basic bitch answer.
It is, but it's a great song.
Man at the Garden is really good too.
Is that the one where he's talking with the devil?
Yeah, and I'm not the biggest.
It's his alter ego. It is the devil, but it's also his own evil morality. Is that the song that we're thinking of? Right?
Yeah. Okay. And that part kind of loses me. I'm not really a big part of the whole talking to another entity while on a song. I know you do it, but
I've done it. It's been done a lot.
I'm not too big on it. Yeah. Like when he does that in swimming pools, that's my least favorite part of that song.
See, I don't even remember that part. Isn't that song 30 minutes long?
No. That's a different that was his first breakout single. Why you babysitting, taking 2 or 3 shots? I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I know the song. I just feel like I don't know. I always danced to it in high school, so maybe you spend 30 minutes dancing or 2 minutes dancing, it feels like 30 minutes.
All right, listen to me, Kendrick. I know I've been talking to you for 23 minutes, Kendrick, but just keep listening to me, Kendrick. I guess I'll just go with Man at the Garden though, because that one pretty much captivated me before we went back into the Not Like Us bag again with Hey Now. So
yeah, that was another one I actually didn't care too much for.
So you don't like these Not Like Us type songs then?
I do, and I don't. I love, which is
Hey
weird.
Now.
No, that's the thing. It's I like Squabble Up a ton, and I love TV Off, and is that the one? Mustard. That's that one, right?
TV Off. What did you just do?
Mustard. That one.
It's suppressing your voice because you're yelling it.
That's it, though, right?
I guess I can't really tell what the hell you're saying.
I'm saying the word
in Discord,
mustard.
It's
mustard.
Oh,
mustard.
Yeah.
When he does that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the meme now, right? Yeah.
So I actually enjoyed that song.
Okay.
So
I can't wait to listen to this album again.
It'll be fun. I will say I liked it more than Tyler's album, and I really like Tyler's album. So my keep threes are TV Off for sure. Reincarnated 100%. I think that was the best he sounded on the whole album. But he was it was the homage type. So like, do I like it because he was sounding like Tupac? Like that's the dilemma that I face with that. And then I do like Man at the Garden. I like Squabble Up. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a basic bitch.
That's a fun song.
The intro hook. I like it more than Not Like Us. So
I can see that. I think he was trying to top Not Like Us with Squabble Up.
Yeah, I wish he did it more. Like that intro part. I wish he did it again in the song.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Because like I'm not a big fan of like their Squabble Up. Like he just kind of sounds like he's got something in his mouth.
Yeah, the marbles in the mouth.
Yes.
Type thing. Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it. And that's a song that I see like a lot of his core fan base is like, this is not a good song. So
I can see it.
I don't even know.
It's more for the masses.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't even know who Kendrick fans are and like what they like. Because I hear that song, it's like, man, this is a great song. And then I get on the internet and like people are like, Kendrick is a god and then, like this, that, and third, but this song sucks. It's like, what? Okay. I just don't even know what's happening in hip hop anymore.
Well, there's a very wide range of different type of listeners out there who like different shit. I don't know what else to.
That's true.
What else to
I've been
say
going
about
through
that?
a crazy dilemma these last few days reacting to this Kendrick stuff. I'm having like a midlife crisis right now. Like,
in the words of the great Quadeca, leave him alone. There you go.
I miss that guy, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
Honorable mention, Heart Part 6. Was it?
Yeah.
What was that was the same name. That's the same title that Drake's diss song was, right?
Vaguely. Drake's was The Heart Part 6, and this one was just Heart Part 6 or Heart 6, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I love I always love, that's an honorable mention for me because that's I love talking about or like hearing about their come up and them reminiscing about like where they came from and what it took to get to where they are. Like that type of shit is like fire to me, always.
Yeah. As an overall album, I really enjoyed it. And I went into it kind of not wanting to enjoy it because I feel like a lot of people really. Here we go, boomer alert, glaze Kendrick. But I had a lot of fun with. I had a whole lot of fun with the album, way more than I thought I was gonna have.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially when I saw some. This is one thing I'm really trying to avoid going forward when I listen to music, and that's hearing somebody else's opinion, even if it's just a tweet about a project before I listen to it for myself and garner my own opinion, because I don't want I do this with movies now too. I try not to listen to any reviews or anything before I just want to go in there with a blank slate in my mind and not any preconceived notions.
That is 100% the best way to do it. And that's usually what I try to do, but with this Kendrick stuff, it's impossible. Like I get online, that's every other tweet is a Kendrick or a Drake tweet. So it's
happened
like
with me, and then I'm like thinking. I'm thinking about what these people are saying when I'm listening to the album, and it kind of ruins it for me. So I think other people should take that approach in stride. Unless it's one of my videos or Crypts videos, definitely listen to it or listen to what we have to say as soon as possible.
Don't even click on my video. Don't give me the time of day.
You're a better person than me. God damn it, I want that ad revenue. No,
don't even get it.
But for a surprise album, though, it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
I think if people were waiting for this album for another 2-3 years, whatever,
they'd be pissed.
Something along those lines.
It feels like Damn to me. Like there's some party tracks on it. And it's just vibes.
Yeah, very much so. It's getting a lot of comparisons to Damn.
Yeah, and I like Damn, so maybe that's why I like the album.
Yeah, I like Damn better personally.
Yeah, I mean, Damn has like the legacy factor to it, so maybe you give this one 6 months and then revisit that idea.
Yeah.
Because there's been some songs that have longevity from Damn, so we'll see what happens with this album. You know?
Yeah, it's too early to say for sure.
It is.
But
I like it way better than Mr. Morale. I know that. Mr. Morale
is Morale two times. I had it on.
Too refined.
I was playing that song a lot. I was playing that album a lot. And this is I've grown a lot as a Kendrick listener over the years. Because last time we talked about Kendrick on the podcast, it was a whole different vibe. You had to like educate me a little bit,
which is crazy because like I don't know a whole, like I know enough. I don't know a whole lot though. Like I know the albums, I know the songs.
Yeah,
but I'm not like a diehard Kendrick fan.
Yeah. Well, you just told me to listen a little bit closer, basically. But anyways, yeah, that segment was probably way longer than you wanted it to be, but maybe you'll chop the shit out of it.
I'll figure it out.
Or something. But yeah, that was wild. That was, well, maybe it wasn't that wild. It was two white guys just sitting down.
Two white
talking
guys
about Kendrick Lamar. Nothing wild about this at all. I'm excited to listen to it again, though. It was really very shocking when I was like, yo, Kendrick dropped. And it was literally shocking, because it was like, it didn't hit me. I was like,
it was like 2 p.m. on a Friday, just super random.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Kendrick dropped, right. I was like, wait a minute. Why the
just a classic double take?
He dropped a whole album? Like I didn't really understand at first. I thought it was just a single. I was like, oh, good for him. He's like capitalizing on the hype right now. And then
so I know the answer
no,
to
he
this.
dropped the whole album.
I don't know if you do. What do you think Fantano gave this album? Do you know the answer to this? Don't look it up. Are you looking it up? Is Stewart looking it up?
No, you're not looking it up. I mean, I would give it I'm probably already off, but who cares? 7.5 probably.
Okay, you would give it a 7.5, which I would probably agree. I might even give it like an 8.
Okay.
So what do you think Fantano gives it on his scoring system?
I mean, he loves Kendrick, so...
Love? Understatement?
I think you're leading up to me to you saying that he gave him a 10, but maybe he gave him a strong 9.
Tell Stewart to leave the fucking room and quit giving you answers.
Oh shit! I got it.
I think it was a light 9.
Oh, okay, a light 9.
But it was a 9. I know it was a 9. So, which is
that's really high for a Kendrick album.
Very high.
Like I feel like it's a different standard that you. That's why rating music is kind of stupid to me personally, because there's so many like what are we rating it against? Like what is the standard?
Yeah,
like
you can't
I don't know.
You can't rate. I mean, criteria changes, scene changes. Like there's so much that changes from year to year. So, say you gave Mr. Morale a 6 out of 10, but you like Mr. Morale better than this, and so now you think Fantano's opinions are invalidated because this. Or like
that's why I stopped listening to reviews personally.
Yeah, it's I can't even think of another example that he gave, but like I know Billboard gave like Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy the top 25 album of all time, and like Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP is number 30 or something like that. And it's like, what are we doing when we rank albums or like when we
what's
do
crazy?
This stuff? What?
I haven't. Well, it's all about the curator. First of all, It's all about the curator.
I think that was Rolling Stones on that one.
But I haven't listened to the new Eminem album.
Wow, you haven't listened to The Death of Slim Shady?
No.
That released in July?
I've kind of just... I don't know, man. Eminem's music to me has kind of just not been listenable. Because he just...
understand.
I feel like he's trying to appeal to the freaking bar lovers too much. And he's forgetting about making good songs. I could just be... Yeah. I feel like he's trying to appease a certain market, which he can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, for me personally, as somebody who prefaced this whole podcast by saying the hook is the most important part of the song, it's been a bit of a turnoff for me.
I feel you. I will tell you, I think you'll enjoy this way more than like the last 3 to 4 projects.
Okay.
If you give it a shot. Dude, I called you the day the album dropped and told you to start reacting to stuff because you hadn't been making videos for like 2 months before that. I remember calling you and telling you, it was like, hey, this album just dropped. You should probably get on it.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
You didn't even fucking listen to it. Let alone make videos on it. You didn't even listen to the damn thing.
No, I didn't. I think features on this too.
You'll enjoy it than both Music to Be Murdered By's. I feel like, I think you'll enjoy it more than Kamikaze. You'll enjoy it more than Revival. Music to Be Murdered
By wasn't horrible. I don't think it was horrible.
It's to me, it's like a mixture between Music to Be Murdered By and Kamikaze.
Oof.
But I liked Kamikaze, so I don't know.
Is it really Slim Shady-ish?
No.
No?
No.
It's called The Death of Slim Shady.
There's
so
aspects
like
of Slim
and pukes and
there are no Brand New Dance is like a fact or a puke. There is Brand New Dance is quite literally it's quite literally a 2004 song from Encore that he took off from Encore. It's his old song. What, Brand New Dance?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Brand New Dance. Oh, I thought you were saying that he made a brand new Never mind.
No, the song is called Brand New Dance.
Got it.
And it's a whole song making fun of Christopher Reeves. Do you know who that is?
Batman?
Superman.
Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who died in like 2008.
Why the fuck did we do that?
He brought it back for this album, and he like changed
now he's pissing
a few words. It's super catchy. I didn't like it first time listening through, but it kind of rubbed off on me. But the song with JID, I know you'll like.
Yeah.
You're gonna like Lucifer. I feel like the chorus on that. What is that guy's name? Is it White Gold? Is that who does the chorus on that one?
Sly Piper.
Sly Piper. That's it. Yeah, that one's super catchy. There's like a 4 to 5 song run right there in the middle of the album that is very good.
He did a song with Jelly Roll. You did a song with Jelly Roll. That's fucking crazy.
There's the bridge right there.
Is that a good song? The one with Jelly Roll?
It's a heartfelt song.
Heartfelt song? I like his heartfelt songs.
Yeah.
Haley's song is still my favorite. That might be my favorite Eminem song.
That song is a song to Haley after he dies.
Wow. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. And the chorus is, do you know Jelly Roll's song, Save Me?
I don't really know Jelly Roll's music.
Somebody save me. That song?
It sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, he literally samples that as the chorus. Like, that is the chorus of this song.
Oh.
And there's like a
So he didn't record fresh vocals for this album?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
But he did get to meet him, and they did shows together, or did a show together in Detroit. But
That's
he didn't
dope.
record fresh vocals.
Well, my homework for the next episode, assuming we're gonna do another episode of the steak in the noodle podcast, is gonna be to listen to this album, and I'll come back with a report.
All right. I hope you like it. I think there's some songs you'll like.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, or can I go see my son?
You see your son every day. You see me never.
I'm glad that I don't see you right now. Well, actually, I see your stupid fucking cartoon face just looking at me.
Dude, I had that made in 2016 when I was playing Call of Duty.
How did you even get that made?
A guy I was in a Call of Duty team with was an art designer, and he drew a picture of me. It's been my YouTube logo for literally almost 10 years.
It looks nothing like you.
It doesn't. I used to be skinny and no facial hair, but now it's quite the opposite. So,
all right.
Well, I guess you had a house and bought a baby. I got married.
There's
a lot has happened. A lot has happened.
A lot has happened, and we could dive in more stuff like that at the top of the next episode or something.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour now. So what we're trying to say is we're tired of talking to each other. So we're going to probably stop. If you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel, that's awesome. If you click down below, there will be a Spotify link where you can listen to this podcast and several other podcasts that we have done over the years on Spotify. They're all still there. And then we also have a TikTok you guys can check out down below as well, where we're going to do short form stuff. If you've ever seen any of my old TikToks where I had this rapper filter where I would be like, I'm going to keep going until I can't beat this rapper in a fight or something like that. I used to do videos like that all the time. We're both going to be doing those on that TikTok as well. And several other series. We're just going to start promoting content like crazy.
I can't wait. That's about to be fun to start making that content.
It's a fun time. I miss doing those. So we've rekindled the spirit. We get questions all the time to redo the Papa Do podcast. Well, here we are in all our glory. And
me, him, and Stewart.
And Stewart. I can't wait for Stewart to be just a regular part of the programming.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Can you have like a little mustache on a stick off to the side? That way when Stewart talks, you just plop it up there.
I'll work on that.
Okay. He needs to have some kind of different disguise.
Okay.
Well, that's it. We're not dabbing to end this, right? That was 2 years ago.
It was more than 2 years ago. We were doing it, but it was fucking 15 years ago. That's the problem.
Well, so do we keep doing it?
We could just say who we think the greatest rapper is of all time to end it on 3. Okay.
Okay.
Are you cool with that?
I guess.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Flow Rider.
Slim Jesus. Flow Rider? Man. All right. Well, that's it. No more episodes. Bye. Papa Do!